I have some good news and I have some bad news. So let's just jump right in. Hi guys, welcome back. I'm so glad you could join me today. I have some good news, like I mentioned, and we're going to start with that because I like to start with good news. The good news is that I ordered a dress from Chotronette and it has arrived, so we're going to unbox and we're going to do a little review of it today. The bad news is that when I went to check my order with Chotronette, because it was taking a really long time to arrive, I saw that the prices of all of their dresses have gone up substantially, and they basically went up overnight. I know that right now in the US we are having some inflation. I went to a website, I think it was called tradingeconomics.com, and it said that right now we're experiencing about 5% inflation in a lot of places. Some areas are getting higher inflation. So for example, used cars, there's like 37% inflation. But apparel, clothing, that's still around 5 to 6%. So Chotronette's prices have gone up 25 to 50% overnight. On November 4th, I decided to take the plunge and order a dress I've had my eye on for a while at Chotronette, and that was the Lavender Mousse dress. Now, when I ordered, the dress was about $800. Like I said, that was November 4th. January, my dress still had not arrived. So it had already been 8 weeks. I still didn't have my dress, and I went back to Chotronette to check and see the status of my order. And I noticed that the prices had gone up. So what was an $800 dress is now $1,200. I don't know why it's the exact same dress, the same materials. I don't know why there's been like a 50% increase in the price, but there has been, and it's basically been for all the dresses. So this might be the last time I order from Chotronette. So that's the bad news. If there is a silver lining to this, it's that there's always the chance that prices will go down again eventually. And if you do want a dress, you might just have to save up for a little bit longer, but it's not outside of the realm of possibility. If you have a wedding or a special event and you really think that this is your dress, you might have to save a little longer, but you definitely can do it. And I will be releasing a video on my tips for saving for your beautiful dress. That's going to come out soon. I'm not exactly sure why there was such a shipping delay. I got my order with Chotronette in well before Black Friday. It was like the first week in November, and yet it still took like 10, 11 weeks to arrive. I did end up messaging them just because I was getting nervous. I hadn't heard anything, and when I go to the website and I check, it just says processing. Basically, they never update it to say fulfilled. So I got a little nervous and I did reach out to them. They did message me back and say that it was processing and that it would probably ship in early January, which it did. That was a little comforting, but I do wish that the communication with customers at Chotronette was a little bit better. It's not very thorough. They are in Romania, so there's a time difference, there's a language difference. I still wish that it were just a little bit more thorough, that they reached out and kind of kept me, up to date on what was going on. So as I mentioned, I ordered the Lavender Mousse dress, this beautiful purple dress with lots of layers and applique, and it's got this sort of white netting going on, and it looks like it has these thick silver straps which seem to be removable, and there doesn't seem to be a corset back on this dress. All of these elements of it are really beautiful, and I'm hoping that the dress will measure up to the photos. I already opened it just to make sure it was in it. I've had a video or two where I thought I was opening one thing and it turned out it was something else, so don't want to do that again. One thing I love about Chotronette is that they send the dresses in a garment bag, and that is so nice because it makes storage so much easier. It's got a handle to hang it, it's got a zipper on it, it says Chotronette, so you know exactly what's in your bag. It is really, really nice of them to do this. I think I prefer this to like a plastic bag. This is nice. Plus, it doesn't make all that crinkly plastic sound when I'm unboxing things on the video. Oh my gosh. Oh, this is so pretty. This is so pretty. Okay, so Lavender Mousse. It is purple. It has lots of applique and lots of gorgeous layers. And the sleeves are separate, so you can wear it with a sleeve or you can wear it without. Okay, let's try this on. Okay, so here is the Lavender Mousse dress. It's really pretty. It has this corset back, which was not something I saw in the picture, so I'm not really sure how I feel about it yet. It does have a bit of a train, which is nice. It gives the dress a very fullness. And these, I want to show you these. So these are kind of sewn on as separate pieces. So you have your skirt, and then these, the netting and this white tulle with the applique kind of lay over the top and create a fuller skirt. But you do have to sort of work with them and fan them out just a bit depending on how you want it to look. So you get these on top, then you have applique sewn onto this layer, and it's one like grayish, two, it's a white layer, three, purple, four, this matches the sleeves, and then you have a gray opaque satiny layer underneath. So lots of layers, and I love the way that Chotronette will mix up the colors. So you get all these different colors. It creates such a beautiful effect. I love all of the applique on this dress, and they've gone all the way around with it. It's very, very pretty. The bodice fits fairly well. The only issue I have is that these straps seem to have been an afterthought.
Okay, so let me just show you the way that this is just tacked in to the dress instead of being sewn between the layers. And it's that way on the front and the back. It's really just kind of tacked in there, and maybe it's that way on purpose to be removable. This is your corset lacing down the back with this thin ribbon, but it does also have a hook and eye down the bodice, and then the zipper is down the back. So you're not totally dependent on this ribbon to keep the dress closed.
And I'll show you the sleeves. They come right off. They are a little tight, but they come off if you wanted to just have this look, and then the straps come off if you want a strapless look. And I think with a strapless look, this would be held up quite well, especially if you are lacing the corset type. For the lavender mousse dress. There is a lot to love about this dress, let me just say. There really is a lot to love about this dress. I do think that it is stunning. It is so gorgeous. I honestly could see this being some kind of, fairy woodland wedding dress. It's that gorgeous. This bodice is really well made, and it fits really well, and the corset boning all the way around is very nice to help it keep its shape. The bodice is see-through, the cups are not, but you do have all of this applique over the bodice, so even though it's see-through, you really can't tell that it's see-through. Chotronette is really brilliant with their color schemes, and they really understand the way that layering these colors creates a much more dramatic and unique look than just going with a single color layered throughout. So it's not just about the fullness, it really is about the way that layering all of these different colors creates such a unique effect. So final thoughts on this dress. I'm not happy with these straps because they're too big. If I take them in, this dress is going to be perfect. But I paid a lot of money for a dress that I have to alter, and I don't like that. But I will say that even so, I would probably order from them again, especially if their prices drop a little bit, because these really, really are gorgeous, unique gowns, and they're so well made. And like I said, they just really understand a great composition, because they've done some kind of unconventional things by combining this very large net tulle with the white and the applique, and there's like a lot going on, but it all creates a very harmonious composition within the dress. Thank you so much for joining me today, guys. I love doing these unboxing videos. I hope you love them as much as I do. It's just so fun to share these things with you. If you have any questions, if you have any comments, any suggestions for things that you'd like to see me review or unbox, please leave me a comment and I will get back to you. In the meantime, you can follow me on Instagram or over at my blog, and I will leave the links for Chotronette, for this dress, for all my social media in the description, and I'll see you soon. Bye, guys.